A long time ago.
Yeah, come in here sneaking. Didn't you just call me on the phone asking for forgiveness, Lady Blue? You just called asking for forgiveness.
She forgot, Auntie.
It
You
be that
just said
bullshit.
for it. Now you over there after you done sent me screenshots and videos and all that on Care to Comic. You over there in his comment section now. Come on, Lady Blue, stand in your truth. You done sent cash apps and all that to
Yeah,
me.
when the snake
Now you
fell
over
out.
there with him. You embarrassed. You should be able to come up like you over there in that comment section laughing with a nigga that's abusing women. Come on up. I dare you. Yeah, y'all so strong and all that, but won't come face the one that you fuck over.
We waiting.
Oh,
Yeah, we wait. And to let you
Somebody
know,
at the door.
Scooter won't be next. You are. Since you got so much to say,
Thank you.
you next. And that's what we want to know. What's next? Because I remember you being FOE. So what's next, Lady Blue? Now you sitting down there quiet as a mouse. To go back over there and type loud.
mm-hmm.
Girl, that baby girl. Oh, I hope somebody got that.
Right on time.
Girl, you know what? We can't make this shit up.
We sure can't.
Oh, I live for this shit, said Lady Blue. Your box is ready. They ain't gonna come up. They want to make a bloggers page in the comment section, but won't come say it with their chest. Put it on the floor. That be that bullshit.
It be that bullshit.
That be that bullshit. You got a question, Mermaid? Come up. Come up, Mermaid. Oh, do she be going live?
I'm trying to listen.
See, that's how they try to get their pages started.
Mm.
They go live and talk about people that they done set around and that accepted them. Then they got like
He talking about he's a pure gentleman.
let's touch on the crowd. No.
Hi, Mitch. It's Kenzie. What's up, Mitch?
Girl.
Mitch, I'm just trying to figure out why they scared to come out after all they shit they was popping.
You see it in 4K, Candy.
Child, it's just like, come up, say what you gotta say and keep it moving. Like, what's the scariness? I'm just so tired of scary people. They just so
Okay,
scared,
Kim
girl.
Period.
Child, Lord.
Girl.
Niche, this is good to me.
It's good to me too.
I know that's right. But Nisha, go ahead and eat up. Do what you gotta do, Nisha. I'm just sitting here in the comments gagging. Call them hoes out, Nisha. Do what the fuck you gotta do. And that's on motherfucking big period, okay? Big candy skin behind it. And how you doing? Hi, y'all. Bye. Nisha, come up in the
I
box.
miss you, Candy. I'm
I
glad
miss
you
you too,
came.
Neach. Trust me, I miss y'all too. But I'm just trying to find out why they not in this box. It's like 3 open boxes. Like, just come on. Damn. But why can't... Yeah, girl, why?
Scary. That's why.
Right. But it's just like, if you got something to say, just say it and just keep it moving. That's it.
It's because they're scary.
Right.
That's it. They just scary.
Yeah,
They so...
scary.
As Tammy Rivera said, if you a scary hoe, rule number 1, keep your motherfucking mouth shut.
Period.
Okay, ciao, bye. Let me go. Let me the fuck go.
I was just trying to send me
Hey, Mermaid.
Question: how did he even get started on? How did he even get started on Poetic? Because I woke up 3 times last night in my sleep,
Not working?
and each time I woke up, of course, you get the scrolling, and everybody was streaming him, and he was going for hours. So this is kind of like he needs to seek some professional help. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like he's been going at this for months. And I'm just like, well, how did he even get started with Poetic? You know, like what he went and got old messages. Like is it? I think it's because Poetic is over here with FOE, and I think he's jealous and intimidated. That's what I think. But I'm just confused on like how in the
They
world did
said
he get
that he
started?
said she didn't speak up. He's upset because Poetic RN did not speak up for Lit Touch. It's 1,000 and 1,500,000 million people in alive, and you picked out one woman that you said did not speak up for a woman that's going viral because she wanted whatever she wanted. She said she was fine and all that. So he's mad at Poetic for not taking up for Lit Touch. He needs detoxing. That man is just sick. He's sick because I went to sleep on it. I tried to stay woke, but he don't interest me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was so sleep. Jalen, just he's pathetic.
Auntie, Lady J says she sent you the video.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I
because
was
I got
saying.
another video. Let me play this
Was
video first before I play the video that Lady J sent. So yesterday, of course, people were talking. Hey, Doreen. People were talking about the Lit Touch situation, and Tea Time was in the live, and somebody else was in the live. And so I went in. Of course, y'all know I like clarity to tell my part and tell the truth. So when I left out of the live, there was conversations because Curtis was standing behind me yesterday. Big Bay, not the little one. But I heard Tea Time say that this man buys drinks for women and follows the drink around in the club. And then another man asked a question to women, why do you drink in the club? Why can't we? Why can't we have a drink in the club and not be worried about a cat or comet chasing us down because he's trying to see if the alcohol kicked in? And I think I get the right to. You're upset. Are you more upset that you feel like we didn't let Lit Touch do what she wanted to do? Or are you upset because the niggas didn't do what they wanted to do? Let's talk about it. Because any man that buys a woman a drink and thinks that he has the right to follow that drink around in the club, nigga, you sick. So what are you following the drink for? So you're mad because those niggas didn't follow through with the comic behavior. And I stand tall in what I say. You're mad at the fact that those men did not take advantage of that woman like you do of the women on this internet when you running them down, calling them bitches and all that. So you, my nigga, are the strange one on the internet. You're sick. You ain't mad about what happened to Lit Touch. You mad because them comics didn't get away with it. Clock that shit. And I'm so waiting for the recording of you saying that you follow a drink around. Let's talk about it.
in Auntie Nitra, clock in.
I got to clock in on this. Because I'm like, why is he so mad about people protecting Lit Touch? Oh, because you used to be the nigga at the bar with Lit Touch.
Ooh.
Follow my drink around ass nigga. You done spend $20 on the drink and get the right to follow it around in the club. Tell who you really following around. Tell who you really following around. You following that woman with the drink in her hand because ain't no telling what you probably done put in the drink. Let's hope that you didn't take the drink back to her. Yeah, you feel like if you pay for dinner and a drink that you got privileges. Boy, that's sick. But let's hear what Tea Time them had to say yesterday. No. I'm doing what I'm doing, big. And I say maybe he'll let his mama, maybe he'll let his mama, what would have been said next, okay? The comics sit on this, and ain't nobody walking up fucking you. Instead, they leaving the house and fucking somebody. I know that, my friend.
I got one other thing to say too. Hey, cousin Curtis, your bitch was saving the life. I got one other thing to say, and y'all know, and I know, I don't have no issue with Kev the comic. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I agree, sometimes I don't. It was something that he said today is the reason why I don't let niggas buy me drinks, right? Because he was, he was saying that like if I buy, he was like I had to wait to send a lady a drink, he sent her a drink. Because he was saying kind of like how at the way Lil Touch was explaining, like somebody had bought her a drink and then he was kind of scoping her out because he bought her a drink and he was interested. And so what he was saying was, if I buy a lady a drink, I'm gonna send a drink out and I'm gonna follow her wherever she goes. Wherever that drink is, I'm following behind her. I bought you a drink, now I'm gonna make sure I follow behind her. Now, like, that's his Mac Daddy-ness. But this is why I don't accept men buying me drinks, because sometimes men will buy you a drink and now you think you own me. You think that now I gotta dance with you all night, I gotta give you all attention all motherfucking night. I just buy my own fucking drink. Because ain't nobody asked you to buy me a drink in the first place. You done sent the motherfucking waiters over here to buy me a drink and now they give you permission to fucking follow me around the motherfucking place. No.
So let me pause it right there. So Kev the comic stated that when he buys a woman a drink, he following his drink and that woman around the club all night because he bought her a drink. What does that sound like?
Predatory behavior.
Creepy as hell.
Mhm. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Them weird
But he don't
bios.
want to talk about that, Mermaid, does he?
Right. He don't want to talk about that.
Come on, groomer.
Yeah,
Come
he
on.
talk about that. He talked about everything else except for the main thing. Like, come on now.
Talk about the truth and it's what's going on the internet. We can't get away from this story with Lil Touch. And the loudest person in the room has stated that he buys women drinks and follow those drinks around. I don't want to hear from the pervert. I don't want to hear from the perv. I don't want to hear from him. Why are you so invested in a drink anyway? He the man I want my daughters around too, absolute. Don't set your drink down. Women, don't let men buy you drinks in the club. Make sure you got you some pocket change on you. Because men like this think that when he buys you a drink, he has every right to follow you around in the club. That's why he's so for the Lil Touch situation. You mad about the niggas. You ain't mad about that woman. You wanted that woman to do what you probably done ain't no telling how many times.
Real spill. Real spill.
I hate to be the one to unfold you, but I'm here to unfold your ass today. Clock in.
No. Clock in. I will say that, y'all, the populars have stopped. Does somebody have 100, 200, or 300? Thank you, Chandy. Shout out to the 1.1K here. Welcome to the kingdom. Let's go ahead and get the chat engaged. If you could type in engage in the chat with some fire emojis, I would greatly appreciate it. Kingdom tap in.
This can't
Populars tap
probably
in.
go to the
Let's get to the top 20, y'all.
If he was being funny, I don't know that he was being funny. I'm sorry. I just want to say, if he was being funny, then, I still feel the same way. If he was joking, but I still want to bring that to men attention. Like, if you a man and you think that that's how you should go about it with a lady, that's not. Like, we don't like that. We don't like that at all.
Who
was that?
Yeah.
Miss Mitra?
I think that might have been her husband.
That nigga was like Blink Man. I ain't gonna lie.
What's up, Kiwi?
What makes that be a joke? Does women think that that's a joke? When it's so many women, yes, Sweet Juice, it gives how he thinks. It's so many women out here being SA in real life, being watched in the club. That's why I tell women, don't get filthy, sloppy in no club, because somebody is watching your behavior and they know that you are not watching your own behavior. This is not a joke. It's women that can't go out by themselves and enjoy themselves and dress like they want to dress because of people like Kev the comic. I'm going to stand on it today. We so comfortable, Lil Touch, in places where everybody paying more attention to you than you paying to yourself, and you got a Kev the comic in your ear. You got a man on the internet thinking it's okay that we mad because 3 or 4 niggas like you in one night. Wasn't nobody hating on that. Not no 31-year-old marriage. Why would I be hating about 3 men trying to be attracted or 4 men to one woman? That ain't, I don't give a damn about that. It's weird behavior.
Facts.
But that ain't hate. What we was worried about the can of comics in the room. The ones that follow the women and the drinks around. We worried about you, buddy.
Facts.
Because somebody like you done made her an easy target.
Absolute facts. And that's why as soon as we saw LT go on the dance floor, because me and Quay was already there. As soon as we seen LT get on the dance floor, that's why we went back on the dance floor, me and Quay. And we were standing in the area where she was with him. We did that intentionally. We didn't want to dance to that music, but we did that to make sure we keep an eye out on her.
Where is that audio?
Right.
Girl, Coco, you right. We kept her on, and I thank God for my nieces, because even in the video watching her back, we was right there with her. From back to breaks, we was that moment made every woman have to stop and be watched. Like, we were 15 people outside the bathroom waiting on everybody to come out the bathroom, men and women. Curtis was going and making sure women go get on the elevator because of that night with Lit Touch. But y'all want to sit up here and say that we did this and we did that. Do you know how the men start splitting up? Phenomenal Ty Curtis walked up to her room. Walked another woman to her room. Like, now the wives walking with the other females so our husbands could go and look out for other women that was there single.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it went.
Bro walked into a room at one point, I heard.
He walked into a room. He the one walked up to the room.
We was all in the elevator together. It was me, Quay, Tiffany, Sugar Bear, and LT. And Sugar Bear was definitely a gentleman and made sure.
Yeah, he definitely did. So, but yeah, that is the reason why we went out there. And a lot of people be like, "Oh, they should just let her have fun and let her be grown." Like, I had that thought for a moment, but the age difference,
yes,
it makes you look. It makes you be like, what the fuck going on here? So it's like, it's easy to say that, but
you have an automatic feeling to just protect. You go in automatic protect mode because the age. I get it. Yep, and I definitely get that.
I do.
Right, like having fun with a person and dancing is cool and all, but all of the other talk that was said, that's the talk that I didn't hear.
The kissing up on the neck, licking all up on the ear and stuff. That's what made me, put my drink down and just really pay attention to the surroundings. Like, let me get a little closer, you know what I'm saying, to her and figure out what's really going on. Because I didn't like the vibe that I was getting at all. And I knew that was a younger person.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to happen on my watch, not like that.
Right.
Lit Touch, we're not going to block you today. But if you were worried about us getting along, you wouldn't have brought this bullshit to the internet. Right. We asked you on that trip. Kevin asked you not to make this be a big deal. Now we're getting drugged by different people.
We came back and made it a big deal.
Right, and she was already on here while y'all was on the cruise talking. I was telling her, Lil Touch, just be quiet. Don't say nothing. You just dragging it and letting people spin narratives on your panel. When y'all was on the cruise, she was on here just going at it. And I told her, Lil Touch, just be quiet, please. And she had Bray Kingdom up there, helping her and all of that. And I just told her, like, Lil Touch, stop. Because when they get off that cruise, it's going to be a whole different story.
Where them people at now?
I'm done with you. When I tell you I'm done with you, Lit Touch, and it's not hurting my feelings like that to separate it. Because at the end of the day, you did not take a situation serious that could have put, and you're still doing it. And this is what's getting me. Why are you here? You just came down from this morning saying that you weren't done. How much more damage do you need to do? Now you done got a man that bought drinks for women thinking that shit was okay with you. Why are you here? Like, go and get what you wanted for the outcome of this to be. Because you couldn't want it, the outcome for it, what it was. The outcome was to save you from doing something or being involved in something. You have lied and said that we said you were going to go to a room with you having a roommate. Who said that? Nobody ever insinuated that you were finna take anybody to a room, knowing they weren't finna take you to your room.
Who is
Come on. Well, nobody finna take you to their room, but that's what you wanted to spin. So now Brad King and everybody like, oh, so they lying and saying she was finna take him to her room. Nobody said that. You made that up. So no, ma'am, we can't get along right now. What are we getting along? Poetic RN being drugged now. Girl, go on. Cause I'm the one that's gonna tell you got good sense. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You have good sense. You heard what you wanted to hear that night. Stick to your guns. Go join Beautiful.
Ms. Nitra, I just wanted to add 2 things. Good morning and good morning to FOE. Y'all know I'm late night because I'm a bit messy. But honestly, all jokes aside, I said this in many panel and I still feel this way. If it had been the other way and she had even messed with, say, one person and she woke up the next morning saying, oh, I was sore, I was tipsy, we all, myself included, would have dragged y'all and said, where was FOE at? Why didn't they protect her? And I think that's really serious. I really feel like we all would have jumped on that bandwagon. So to me, it's a bit strange that y'all didn't allow something to happen to her, and now everybody is trying to get into my second point, go on a fishing expedition with FOE. Now we at Poetic RN. Yesterday they were saying things about Big Girl. The other day they were saying things about Quay, and it's like, how we get all the way down this rabbit hole?
What they say about me now? Who said what?
The people.
He talked about Phenomenal Ty and her being Tamala Mann's daughter. They was in the comments saying now Phenomenal Ty can't come back around. It's talking about she was missing yesterday. Phenomenal Ty was in the comment section. So I'm like, hippie, they talking about a bunch of people, but they're doing it because of this little tough situation.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that for me personally, all jokes aside, y'all know I love the mess. Like, that was an older person, and I would have did the same thing. She came with us. She gonna leave with us. She not about to, like, go to a room with some random person, especially knowing the way that she behaves, okay? Especially knowing the way that she talks out both sides of her neck. So with that being said, I do love the mess, but in this particular situation, I just feel like y'all was being good people and just looked out for her. So I don't have that.
But you know, hippie, they're not gonna run with that one.
Run with what?
That we just being good people. They
yeah,
don't
but
that.
Yeah, Quay, that's my point. The opposite. Even her just going to the room with one person. Say she woke up the next morning and got on live and said, I'm sore. I was drinking last night. I don't really know what happened. Like that's something that literally they would have tried to like tear down Miss Nitra and all of y'all platform for because that's really serious. So I feel like I don't understand this whole like, oh, they was wrong for trying to protect her. That's weird behavior to me.
Yeah, I'm not froze on my end. Am I froze to y'all?
No, I can see you waving. I just wanted to say that, and I'll move on.
No, somebody, yeah, y'all go out and come back if you're froze.
Yeah, I agree with you, hippie, on that. It's weird because I said the same thing. I said if something would have happened, they would have dragged FOE. You know, and the fact that they protected her is still a problem. Like, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
That's how I feel.
Even in her conversation yesterday.
Fearless bought me this dress, y'all. Fearless bought me that dress for my birthday in April, and I saved it for the cruise. But I just can't believe the way it is being drugged out as we done something to this woman. Even with her talking. And I know it's a lot of us that's saying, come on, they touch you wrong. But the people that are who run it, and it's the comment section for me, the Tangies and all of them talking about they just mad that Lil Touch was getting some play. Who's mad? Like, we're married. I know I am. Quay in a relationship. Coco got it going on. Bright Eye. Who is mad? Who Glam married? She was pulling somebody half her age. Like, we see that shit on the internet all the time. Kevin Brown there with T-Boss. Like, who was mad? No, we were
I'm trying to figure out.
looking.
I see. Who go on a cruise ship just to get laid? You got to be a different type of strange looking to have to go on a cruise ship just to get laid, baby. Nobody was worried about that. We was worried about.
And then I did just want to add one last thing, Quay. To me, the larger issue is, okay, yeah, this messy talk, and we love a good bit of mess. But with this particular person, there was a lot going on that weekend, and my mama always said everybody ain't telling the same lies on you. So I think, in my opinion, it seemed like to me she was, because she said several times, if I have to be in court, if I'm a case, it seemed like to me it was a bit of a clout chase.
Yeah.
and she wanted. She was. It seems to me that during that time frame, maybe y'all didn't see it, and I didn't either. But it seems that she had a plan to do certain things in order to be the person of interest or the person of discussion, so that when she came back, she could have those conversations. And I did make that clear on another live the other day. That's my opinion, rather.
You're right. I think because when I heard that she had went and got Brad King for court, I'm like, what court? I'm not finna bring that to no court case. Like, this ain't entertainment. This embarrassing for us to be getting drugged when we're the ones that looked out for her. So no, she won't. She might have court somewhere else, but not in the juke joint.
Yeah, and then I do see her downstairs. I don't have a problem with you, Miss, but that is my opinion because based on what the people that were there were saying, not just this situation, but you had at least 5 different incidents that you came back to be able to discuss, whereas everyone else doesn't seem to have those same issues. So it seems like to me there was a plan or a conscious decision to say, I'm going to be the person of interest in order to have these discussions when we get back. Okay, this was great, FOE. I'll drop on down. Y'all know I'm messy. I'll bring no mess over here to Miss Dietrich house.
Hey, gracious, I got rid of them. See, somebody asked, was she wearing pineapples? She wasn't wearing no pineapples when I saw her. She had on a cute little dress, some cute shoes. She was cute. You know, she's not no ugly woman, so the attraction is there. Like, so I don't think nobody wouldn't find her attractive. So I'm not hating on her in no way. Like, ain't nothing wrong with her.
Right.
But she just ruined her chances of being in my. I'm done with her, Salute. Yeah, I'm done. Stop, you know you up here.
You know.
Yeah, Lit Touch is the reason for everything that happened on that cruise that came back. And I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't there but for one of them. I wasn't. I was not there for them. I'm so glad to know that I wasn't. I got whiff of it. But I wasn't finna be around her. After that, I wasn't trying to be around her that Friday. That's what people fail to realize. Me and Curtis, I had been asleep, woke up, wanted to find something to do. And I think it was Lacey came and was like, some of FOE had went to the club. I'm like, shoot, we going to the club. While Glenn went back to her room, and that's when I saw Lit Touch, she was headed to the dance floor. I didn't even know she was there. And then I saw her hit the dance floor, but they said she had been there. I didn't even think the woman was drunk. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think she was tipsy. I asked her because she wasn't. What made me ask her if she was drunk or if she had been drinking, I can't remember exactly the words, is because she didn't hear the man. Like, girl, have you been drinking? And she said, no. But then you all on Bloggers page saying you were tipsy. That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. That show make me be done with you. Because if you were tipsy, I had every right to be looking out for you. See, I didn't know the comment section had told you don't be setting your drinks down. I didn't know that shit till yesterday.
Hey y'all, Miss Dietrich, how you doing? You know I am a sexual assault nurse examiner. This is touching my heart. And I'm going to say this. Normally when I go and sit with the SA victim before I examine them to let them know I'm trying to see if they got any semen on them, explaining the procedures. The top 3 questions that we notice that we hear the most. Number 1, that I wish someone would have noticed before this problem happened, because normally it happened the first time or the second time, but they wish that someone would have noticed and stepped in and intervened. The